Hey YouTube, it's the morning brew. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy day. So, to start off the day, what the heck is up with the news? So yesterday when I was talking about the delay for the Arkham Knight game, apparently about an hour after I announced it, Warner Brothers PR decided to send me the official announcement, followed with the video showing off the Batmobile and all its new weaponry, including Vulcan, miniguns and yada yada yada. And the video I played here, or will be playing here again, which I played yesterday. So no big deal if I don't do it today. What's interesting is that the game's getting delayed, but they're talking about how you'll be able to use the Batmobile to use sneak attacks on enemies. How the hell do you do a sneak attack on an enemy with that massive tank? What, do you not hear it coming as a tiptoe across the game? Obviously, it'll be most likely the Batmobile will pop up and they'll start attacking it so you can start taking them down in a stealth mode. I will say one of the interesting parts I've seen people complain about the most about the game is the futuristic looking suit that he wears alternately to the regular suit. Some people saying that Batman will never wear a cybernetic suit. Really? You've never read Batman then? There have been plenty of times when Batman's worn suits to enhance his strength, speed, and everything else. Batman Beyond, that's canon. But besides that, there have been plenty of equivalents to the Hulkbuster in the Batman universe. So, it looks like the Batman was delayed for many different reasons, and a lot of them might have to do with the enhanced gameplay. I love that Xbox One and PS4, right? Anyways, another really quick news. I'm really getting pissed at my resin craft. I don't know if it's... I gotta do some research, because anytime I cast a piece in the middle of the day, the very next day when it's supposed to be cured 24 hours, 26 hours post pouring, they're still soft and gooey like a gummy bear. And they're a pain in the butt to work with. But if I can't do them about 10 o'clock at night, which means I won't be able to work with them till 10 o'clock at night the next night or the next morning, they're fine. Pretty sure it has to do with temperature and humidity and whatnot around here. So, just wanted to share that my latest project failed. Thank goodness I didn't pour the nice coaster I want to make myself. Because that would have peeved me off to knowing to have a gooey, flexible coaster thing. Ugh. There's not a lot to report today, so I'm trying to kill a little time and not doing a very good job when I look at the clock. Although I will say this, E3 is coming up, and a lot of announcements will be coming out, and a lot of stuff will be pouring out the pores of every single website that reports on video games, including this one, my channel. Although I find it funny because I used to write a lot. I used to constantly write on my site, like on a daily basis. 1 or 2 articles, news related or otherwise. Now it's been a couple of weeks since I've written anything original without it just being a video post of something new announced or whatever. And E3's coming up, and part of me really wants to cover a lot more writing, but the funny thing is that a lot of stuff I would write about I talk about here. So it feels kind of redundant to talk about it here and then go write a full article about it. So, one of the reasons I won't be going to E3 this year is, honestly, I get invited. I get invited every year. I was there when Skyward Sword and the 3DS were announced. I was there when the Wii U got announced. I've been there. I love it. It's tons of fun. My videos from my old channel show me just goofing around with my old crew and having some fun. The issue really comes down to monetary reasons. I can't really afford to pay for a hotel to be there for a few days. And honestly, I won't get the coverage out before anybody else, so why bother? Maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll have the funds and I'll have the team and all that good stuff. What I will say is that one of the cooler things, especially going as press, is the goodies. You get a chance to come back with some pretty original, one-of-a-kind stuff. And bigger press agencies get a lot of it. Smaller press agencies like myself get a little bit of it. But I still enjoy it. If you can afford to pay the major ticket price as a regular attendee, best of luck getting a lot of that stuff. It doesn't happen. It really doesn't happen. It's hard to get hard to get anything from them. I recommend to people, don't go if you're not in the press. It's just that ticket price is just not worth it. You're not going to get much more excitement out of it. Worse is that a lot of the stuff you're going to see hours later online or live on television. Yeah, some game demos you get to play, some demos you get to experience firsthand, but are you really that impatient? You can't wait a couple of months. That's all I gotta say. So let's move on to news. Because, yeah. So first and foremost, the Millennium Falcon is making an appearance in Episode 7. Yeah, that sexy bitch is showing up. Sort of. We don't know to what degree the Millennium Falcon will be in the next film, but JJ already has a full set being built for it, which is great. Just further proves that he's going old school with this bitch. I love the fact that he's building puppets, that he's building actual sets and no CG Falcon. Thank you. I simply love the fact that he basically took everything we said that we hated about Episode 1, 2, and 3, that we hated about George Lucas reimaginings or digitizings, and he's taking it to heart. I love the fact that Millennium Falcon has an actual set being built, actual parts being put together. It looks beautiful, it looks sexy. Who knows if it'll be a complete one? We could be seeing a destroyed Falcon for all we know. Or a broken down Falcon that ain't gonna fly. No word yet on what other ships will be making it back. X-Wing and TIE Fighter, maybe. Speeder bikes, maybe. We don't know. I'm hoping to see them all. But then again, I hope to see some new stuff. Really look forward to new stuff. It's been 30 years. I mean, technology has to have changed. We don't keep the same cars around for 30 years. Other news, of course, is that new cast members like Lupita, sorry if I mispronounced the name, Lupita Nyong'o. Don't know. Never. From 12 Years a Slave, which I've never seen. I don't watch the Oscars, so I don't know how their name is pronounced. Has been announced that should be added to the cast. Also, here's another one. Gwendolyn Christie. Yeah, Gwendolyn Christie, also from Game of Thrones, added to the cast. So it looks like, no big surprise. Everybody and their mother wants to be on this movie, and that's great. More talented Oscar-winning performers, the better. Maybe we can get, I love the old ones since I recently saw them on May the 4th. But the newer trilogy had some great actors and some great over-actors. And again, so it looks like we might get a proper balance in the acting for this one. And like I said, puppets, real sets, real stages, real fights, hopefully. Hopefully the choreography is not way over the top again and is balanced out, so we will see. Disney, Marvel / Lucas doing a great job so far. And JJ, congratulations. And last but not least, because like I said, I'm trying to cover up some time, but according to my clock, it's a 10-minute mark roughly. Anime fans, this is the first time I get to talk about anime in a while. Anime fans, Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, coming to the States. To theaters, of all things, across 350 theaters, from August 5th through the 9th. Multiple showings. I gotta say that I've seen the movie in both Japanese and Spanish, because that's how I watch my anime. I will say it is worth watching. One, it nullifies GT. As of now, GT never happened. We could just retcon that whole thing. Which is great, because I hated it. Absolutely. I love the concept of the last season where the dragons, the Shenlong dragons, come back and, start attacking, but the execution was very flawed. GT was just terrible. But Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, oh, spot on, great. Classic Dragon Ball Z action. The fight sequences are fantastic. The animation is fantastic. The storyline, it's much better than the other movies. Much better. Levels above the other movies. And I'm talking like, they actually go into some serious depth and set it up properly before just, going all out fight throughout the entire thing. One of the things I will say is, no spoilers, but it is set up properly to show the possibility of more films to come. Now, again, only 350 theaters are going to get them. 5th through the 9th. It looks good. It is good. It's fun. Some people are going to complain about some of the effects and animation changes, but honestly, the changes are for the better. I think it was a great piece, and I'm actually probably going to try and go see it in theaters. I thought it was a ton of fun, and I greatly enjoyed it. So, here's your Dragon Ball coming back. Of course, Sailor Moon is also coming back in June or July. But I don't have any concrete details. I just thought I'd share that the two of the animes that I watched very much as a child are coming back to theaters. And also including an all-new Saint Seiya, Temple of Athena, I believe, or Battle of Sanctuary, whatever they're calling it, is coming. But that's a CG version of a reimagining of the entire series. I'm not happy about that, but I'll check it out. At least it's not Omega. Since the Omega was horrible. Alright, so that's it for today. Short show, don't care. It's what it is. I hope you all like the classic Ninja Turtle shirt. So I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Hump Day. Please make sure you do all the subscribe, like, and share stuff. It's helping. We're at 14. Yay! Congratulations to all of us. We're making this little dinghy float along. So until next time, do yourself a favor. Enjoy your brew. Hey everybody. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for staying to the end of the show. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're checking out the end of the show. So let's do the subscribe thing. Let's do the like and share thing. Let's do the subscribe thing most of all. Of course, we got pictures of Millennium Falcon coming out in episode 7 possibly. And of course, new cast members. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Should we see a new version of the Falcon? The previous version of the Falcon? Should the Falcon even fly? I mean, honestly, I think it'd be fun to see if Chewie just kind of has been working on it for 30 years and can't get the damn thing to fly. Or something like that. I think new ships should be welcome into the series, and we should be open to new experiences with it. So, cast members as well, Lupita Nyong'o, whatever her last name is, and Gwendolyn Christie from Game of Thrones. I haven't watched neither 12 Years a Slave or Game of Thrones, but I hear good things about all of them, so here's hoping they're great. And of course, last but not least, Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods coming to theaters 5th through the 9th of August. That's, I believe, post-Comic-Con, so possibly a Comic-Con showing that we don't know about yet. But I'm excited to see it again. We'd like to see it on the big screen. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited? Do you like the fact that GT has basically been destroyed and doesn't exist, and basically pulled a J.J. Abrams Star Trek and gave us a whole new alternate reality to follow that's all new and lovely and pretty and goofy and all that stuff. And of course, Sailor Moon's coming back. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And last but not least, Saint Seiya, Battle of Sanctuary, or Athena's Temple, or whatever it's called, the CG version. Are you at least happy it's not a continuation of Omega? Because I sure as hell am. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me some of your feedback. Whatever you want to say. You like the shirt, you hate the shirt. Whatever. Just let me know in the comments. Till next time, please subscribe and share and like. Most of all, share. Maybe somebody will like it and somebody will subscribe to it. Till next time, take care.